Hi guys, back again. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my day today. This is the second attempt at this one because attempt one lasted about 20 minutes and isn't going to post up, so a bit briefer, a bit shorter. As mentioned last week, I went to the National Gallery today. I wanted to go to a gallery now that I actually had the ability to focus on things a bit more and just taking some paintings. It's something I've never really been able to appreciate. The only way that I've been able to appreciate art before is through looking at pictures on a phone or a camera or whatever, and it's just not the same, is it? Looking at a picture on the internet as opposed to just looking at a painting. So I wanted to go to a gallery. I said to Hayes, what one do you want to go to? She said, let's do the National, because she's not done it for a while. So we went to Trafalgar Square and went to the National Gallery. I did a little bit of research before I went. I found out that they have some Van Goghs, which pleased me a lot, because I do love Van Gogh, because he was in Doctor Who. Well, he wasn't, but somebody portrayed him in Doctor Who. I just love his use of colour. I love the story of his life, the fact that he was convinced that he wasn't very good, and the sense of humour that he has, actually. If you've ever seen the anatomical painting of a skeleton with a fag hanging out of its mouth, you know, that's the kind of thing that I love about Van Gogh. So I was really pleased to see they had some Van Goghs, and obviously everything else there. I mean, even if they didn't have Van Goghs, I'd still have very much enjoyed it, but that just kind of put the cherry on top. So we went out to Trafalgar Square this afternoon, and we went into the first room, and there was a bit of a debate between me and Sis. She was like, right, we'll go around to the right. I was like, well, no, you don't do that, do you? You go clockwise, you go to the left and work your way around. She's like, really? Are there rules? Well, yes, there are. There aren't rules, but, you know, I'm OCD about these things, so you go clockwise. That's what you do. And she was like, well, you'll see why I wanted to go right in a minute. I was like, well, yeah, well, because whatever's on the right, it'll still be there in 10 minutes' time. It was actually a memoir of a massive tiger that she wanted me to go and look at. I was impressed that Renoir managed to paint it without getting eaten, to be honest, because to get a tiger to pose for as long as it would take for the size of this photo was impressive. But, you know, so I made my way around the room, and then I got to this picture of some crabs, and I recognised the style. These kind of bright red crabs against a green background, and it was like, that's Van Gogh. And it was, and yeah, there were actually Van Goghs in the first room that we went to. The Van Goghs were there, and it was mesmerising, this painting of these crabs. Now, I'm not Mr. Technical, as you know. I don't do the kind of, here's a picture and then you splice a star wipe to a picture. No, I am the man who balances his photo against things to stop it falling over. Today it's a Davros Funko. Say hello to Davros Funko. So yeah, that's me. I'm that guy. But what I have got is postcards of some of the pictures, because they were selling 5 for £3 in the gift shop. So yeah, those are the crabs. Now I just gonna check that it's not upside down. Don't think it's upside down. It looks right way up. In fact, well, I can't really tell, but you know, just in case, have a look at that way as well. No, that's the right way up. It was upside down. Yeah. So yeah, that's the that's Van Gogh's crabs. Stop it. Behave. And I just love the starkness, the contrast, the use of colour. There's just a wonderful simplicity about it. And then I moved along to one that I've seen before. I think I've seen a print of this at the Van Gogh Gallery, actually. The artist's chair. That looks like a nice, sturdy chair. I think you might get a bit of a sore bum if you sat on it too long while you were trying to paint something. You might want a cushion or something. But then most artists seem to sit in sort of quite rigid chairs, don't they? That wasn't a pick, that was a wipe of the top lip. So yeah, nice solid chair. Again, the use of colour on that is pretty good. And then this is actually one of my favourite pictures. I go again, but just the detail on the clouds and the crops and the grass. It looks effortless, but the level of detail is beautiful. Obviously you don't pick it up from a postcard or a print. You know, to see the painting in the flesh is amazing. And then the coup de grace, I suppose. I stood in front of this for about 2 minutes, just taking it in, and just mesmerised by it, and like on the verge of tears, with a massive grin on my face. No, not a blank postcard, but yeah, the sunflowers. Now, I've stood in front of some of the sunflower paintings before. I did that at the Bangkok Gallery in 2014. I can't remember if there were 1 or 2 there, but I didn't see them anywhere near as clearly as I did today. This has been worth it, just to stand in front of this, actually, and be mesmerised by the work of my favourite artist. And while I was stood there, doubtless while there were people trying to bustle around me, take pictures and do whatever, saying what's up with that dude with the white cane, I heard my sister behind me sort of say to, I don't know if it was Lauren or Daniel or other half, but she sort of said, "This is brilliant," and like just drinking in my reaction to it. So yeah, we saw that. We saw the Renoir. We saw Monet as well. There's a lot of Monet. It's not true. Monet is not too tight to mention. It's all over the place. Oh, money, money, money. But yeah. So we saw the Weeping Willows. We saw the skip, the painting of the boats. Obviously the water lilies. Just again, his use of colour and the kind of pastel shades are great. I also fell in love with some of the Venetian paintings, and I cannot for the life of me remember if it's Canaletto or Caravaggio. I think it was Canaletto, because I remember thinking it sounded like a pasta. And I know it's not Cannavaro, because he's a footballer, but there's a Canaletto and a Caravaggio. I think it's Canaletto. But some of the Italian Venetian scenes that he's painted, particularly with the buildings reflecting off at the canals, it's just superb. And then obviously you've got your British artists, so saw a lot of Turner, saw some Constable, still in front of the Haywain by Constable and the Fighting Temeraire by Turner, Hogarth, Gainsborough, and British artists seem to love putting dogs in pictures. It's like because we're British, we've got to have a dog in a painting. So there's dogs everywhere. A lot of white dogs with brown patches in their paintings. Which is great. We like playing Spot the Dog as we were walking around. But my favourite British painting that I saw today is actually this one by George Stubbs. As you can see, it's a horse. Don't know what it's called. I think it might be called My Horsey. If the name is on the postcard, it might be. If it is, you'll be able to see it. But no, it won't be called My Horsey, obviously. But yeah, that is great. And it's a massive painting. So I sort of saw it through a door, because it was on the opposite wall as I walked in. And to the particular room, and it's just amazing. Those of you that know me will know I've got a bit of a phobia of horses. I don't trust anything that can bite your fingers off or break your leg with one kick. But and has a history of being temperamental. But that was just a great picture. So yeah, I picked the postcards up in the gift shop. Very nice gift shop, nice range of things. I also got a mug with Monet's Westminster on the Thames in the Fog. Don't know if that's the actual name of it, but all of those words are in the title somewhere. So it might be the Thames with Westminster in the Fog, it might be Foggy Thames at Westminster, Foggy Westminster on the Thames, whatever. It's all in there somewhere. Looking forward to drinking tea out of that. And also, as you would probably expect, purchased a t-shirt. Might be a bit brave. I'll wear it on the streets of Canning Town. Look at that, sunflowers on a t-shirt. And the actual material on that is beautiful. It's got sunflowers front and back, and I love it. It's a shame that summer's nearly over actually, because I could really wear that out in the sun. Be great. Might just mooch around the house in it. Probably sleep in it. And all kinds of things, you know. But yeah, so really good day had. Interesting experience, because I'm kind of getting braver. I got blindsided a couple of times and bumped into a couple of things on my left side, so I'm really going to have to watch out for that now that I've got more in this eye, and you know, that is my blind side. I'm really going to have to let Sparky do his work on the left hand side when I get him back. He's back on Thursday, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, so working around crowds is going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to getting him back to see how that goes. Finally got a nice shopping bag with sunflowers on. They saw me coming from the National Gallery. So yeah, take in the gallery if you want to. It's a really good day out. Free to get in. Lovely coffee shop. Nice gift shop. You can spend a good 3 hours there. It's great. So yeah, I am now an art gallery person. I've done an art gallery. I'd like to do another one at some point. Maybe something modern, although that is just tanks of piss, isn't it? Tanks of cow piss, I think. But prepared to be proven wrong on that. So yeah, that's that. I'll probably do another update later this week or start of next once the Sparks is back on board, and let you know how it's going once we're kind of back commuting and things. But from me, it is tatty bye, because I don't want this to take 20 minutes again.